Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English lesson. Today, I will share a story about my very first trip to the airport. Are you ready? Let's begin. Tomorrow is a big day. I will take my first flight. Just thinking about it makes me feel excited and a little nervous. At home, I sit on my bed with my empty suitcase. I look at it and think, what should I pack? What do I really need? Packing for a trip is fun, but also a little bit tricky. First, I open my closet and take out my clothes. I fold 2 t-shirts, 1 pair of pants, and some socks. I also choose a warm sweater because sometimes airplanes can feel cold. I place them carefully in my suitcase. Next, I go to the bathroom. I pack my toothbrush, toothpaste, and hairbrush. I also put in a small bottle of lotion. I smile and say to myself, I will feel fresh during my trip. Then I remember something important. I always like to read when I travel. So I put a small book inside. It is my favorite storybook. I know it will make me feel calm if I get nervous. After that, I take my headphones. Music always makes me happy. I imagine listening to songs while looking out the airplane window at the clouds. That sounds amazing. Now it is time for my backpack. This bag is very special because I will carry it with me all the time. I put my passport inside. Without it, I cannot travel. I add my plane ticket too. Then I put my phone and charger in a small pocket. I also add a notebook and a pen because I love writing about my trips. I write down new words, funny moments, and how I feel. Maybe one day I will read it again and smile. I check everything 2 times. Clothes? Yes. Toothbrush? Yes. Passport and ticket? Yes. Headphones? Yes. Small snack? Oh, I almost forgot. I put in a small chocolate bar in case I feel hungry. Now I feel ready. I close my suitcase and pull the zipper. Zip. The sound makes me happy. My bag is ready. My heart is ready too. In the evening, I sit by the window. The sky is dark and full of stars. I imagine the airplane flying through the sky tomorrow. I think it will be me up there. I take my notebook and write. Tomorrow I will fly on an airplane for the very first time. I feel happy, nervous, and brave. I draw a small picture of an airplane next to my words. I laugh a little because my drawing looks funny, but I like it. Before going to bed, I talk with my mom. She says, "Don't worry, you will be fine. The airport may look big, but you will learn quickly." Her words make me feel safe. I hug her and say, "Thank you, Mom." Finally, I look at the clock. It is late. I need to sleep, but I cannot stop thinking about tomorrow. My first flight. My suitcase is ready, my backpack is ready, and my heart is ready. I turn off the light, close my eyes, and whisper, "Tomorrow will be a big adventure." Then I fall asleep with a big smile on my face. This morning I wake up at 6 a.m. The sun is not up yet, and the air feels cool. My mom helps me carry my suitcase to the taxi. The taxi driver smiles and says, "Good morning." I answer, "Good morning," and we drive away. On the road I look out the window. The streets are quiet. A few people walk to work and some buses move slowly. My heart beats fast. I hold my backpack on my lap and take a deep breath. Today is the day. After 30 minutes, we arrive at the airport. Wow, it is so big. Much bigger than I imagined. The building has tall glass doors and many lights. People walk quickly with bags and suitcases. Some drink coffee, some read newspapers, others look at big screens that show flight numbers. The place is full of voices and sounds. I hear rolling suitcases, soft music, and voices in many different languages. Everything feels new to me. We walk to the check-in desk. I wait in line with my suitcase. I look around and see families, business travelers, and children. Some people look tired, some look happy. When it is my turn, I step forward. A woman in a blue uniform smiles at me and says, "Good morning." I smile back and say, "Good morning." I give her my passport and ticket. She types on her computer and prints my boarding pass. "Here you are," she says. "Your seat is 12B near the window." I feel a big smile on my face. I take the paper carefully and say, "Thank you." Next, I go to security. This part makes me nervous because I want to do everything right. I take a tray and put my backpack inside. I also take off my jacket and shoes. The tray moves through a big machine. I walk through a gate. Beep. A sound goes off. My heart jumps. A guard comes to check my bag. She finds a small water bottle. She smiles and says, "No water inside the airport." I blush and say, "Sorry, this is my first time." She answers kindly, "It's okay." I feel better. I put on my shoes again and take my backpack. Now I feel proud. I made a mistake, but I stayed calm. We walk past many shops. I see a store with books, another with snacks, and one with souvenirs like keychains and t-shirts. I want to buy something small, but I decide to wait until later. We follow the signs that say gates. I look at my boarding pass again. It says Gate 15. We walk until we find it. At Gate 15, I sit near a big window. Outside, I see airplanes moving on the ground. Some are taking off, flying high into the sky. I whisper to myself, "That will be me soon." Inside, people wait. Some use their phones. Some eat sandwiches. A little boy sleeps on his mother's lap. I open my backpack and check again. Passport, boarding pass, phone, headphones. Yes, everything is there. The loudspeaker makes a sound. A voice says, "Boarding flight 103 to Ocean City." That is my flight. My stomach feels funny, like butterflies inside. My mom smiles and says, "It's time." I stand up, take a deep breath, and walk to the line. An airport worker checks my boarding pass and passport. "Seat 12B, window," she says. I nod and smile. My dream is about to begin. I walk through the long hallway and step inside the plane. A flight attendant smiles and says, "Welcome." I say hello and find my seat. My seat is near the window, number 12B. I sit down, put my bag under the seat, and fasten my seat belt. I touch the small window and look outside. The wing of the plane looks big and strong. I hear people talking and laughing. Some people look calm, some look a little worried like me. The captain speaks from the front. Welcome on board. We will fly to Ocean City. Please fasten your seatbelts. My hands feel cold. I hold my backpack tight. The plane starts to move. First it moves slowly. Then it goes faster and faster. My heart beats like a drum. And then up we go. The plane lifts into the sky. I press my face to the window. The houses, cars, and roads look very small now. The clouds look white and soft like pillows in the sky. I smile and whisper, I am flying. After some time, the plane feels steady. I take a deep breath and relax. A flight attendant comes with a cart. She asks, would you like something to drink? I answer, yes, apple juice, please. She gives me a small cup of juice and a packet of crackers. I say, thank you. The juice tastes sweet, and the crackers are crunchy. Eating and drinking make me feel better. I look around the plane. A little boy in front of me plays with a toy car. A woman near the aisle reads a book. Two friends sit behind me and laugh together. Everyone is doing something simple, and it makes me feel calm. I take out my small notebook and write, today is my first flight. I was nervous, but now I feel brave. After some time, I close my eyes and rest. The sound of the engine is like soft music. I think about my uncle waiting for me at the airport. I imagine his smile and his hug. That picture makes me feel safe. Suddenly, the captain speaks again. We will land soon. Please fasten your seatbelts. The plane goes lower and lower. My ears feel strange, but I swallow and it helps. Out the window, I see the city again, bigger and bigger. The plane touches the ground with a small bump. People clap softly. I laugh. I did it. At the arrival hall, I walk with my suitcase. My uncle stands there and waves. I run to him. He gives me a big hug and says, welcome. My heart feels warm. I am proud. I tried something new, and I did it. Flying is not only scary, it is also wonderful. Thank you for joining me on this trip. Flying for the first time can feel scary, but it is also exciting and full of new feelings. Did you learn some new English words today? If yes, please like this video and subscribe for more English stories. See you next time.